Hey guys, this is Mr. Kilburn, and this is a story about Pete the Cat. And it's about Pete the Cat because I was reading Pete the Cat to my son Andrew this morning, so that inspired me to bring Pete the Cat into our classroom as I introduce our next unit or our next module about similarity. And with similarity, we're dealing with shapes and different things that are what's called dilated. If you've ever been to an eye doctor, they put drops in your eyes and your pupils get really big so they can see what's going on with your eyes. Okay, so dilations are just about shapes getting bigger or smaller. They're not congruent, but they are what's called similar. All right. So Pete the cat. So Pete the cat is somewhere here. There he is. There's Pete the cat, and Pete the cat is 40 centimeters tall. All right, and he's not all that thrilled about being 40 centimeters tall. In fact, he's kind of sad. Okay, because he kind of gets bullied, right? He gets bullied once in a while by another cat who is a lot bigger and a lot meaner. And let's call him Jerkface. Okay, so Pete the cat's getting bullied by Jerkface. And so Pete heard about a princess. We'll call her Cutie Pie. And Cutie Pie likes Pete a lot. And she's not so crazy about Jerkface. So she wanted to help Pete. She wasn't quite sure how until one day when Pete was going to school. And Jerkface knew that Pete had some lunch money. Okay, um, apparently Pete's a baller. 'Cause look at that. There's some Benjamins there. So Jerkface wanted um, the the money that Pete had. So Jerkface came along and he's kind of like, I'm gonna get the money, and Pete was not down with that at all. Okay, in fact, he was kind of scared. He wanted to run away. He wanted to keep his money, and but Jerkface kept coming after the money. So what happened was, Princess had a spell, and it's called a scale factor spell. And when the scale factor is a number that's greater than 1, so a scale factor that is bigger than 1, all right, it causes shapes to get larger. So Cutie Pie said alakazoo, alakazam, and Pete the cat, okay, got super big, okay, super duper big. And she's like, you know what, Jerkface? We're sick of you picking on Pete the cat trying to take his money. So you are going to get a scale factor that's less than 1. And when the scale factor is less than 1, what do you think is going to happen? That's right, Jerkface is going to get tiny. In fact, she made a scale factor less than 1, greater than 0. So what you doing now, Jerkface? How's that? Okay, so now Jerkface is kind of like scared of Pete the cat, right? He's kind of hopping around. He's scared. But Pete, not Pete, Pete's a nice cat. So he's not going to, even though he's a lot bigger than Jerkface now, he's not going to give him a hard time. So I think what the way I'll end this story is that Cutie Pie and Pete the cat, they date for a while, and they fall in love, and they get married, and live happily ever after. The end.